Hey everyone, welcome back to Creed Films Media. I am your host Creed, and today I actually have a different style of video that I want to show you guys. It's a mixture between a short film and a dance video. It's by Xcess-Da-Dansa, and it's a different type of style of video. She's a dancer, so she had this idea where, she wanted to, well, you know what? Let's just get into the video and I'll just show you guys, okay? Alright, so right here, if you guys look, it says, "You is mine. Don't you know if you ain't turn that shirt on backwards, you belong to me." I just read that like I was counting. But anyway, so basically this is a song named Sister Girl. I think it's like a Nigerian song, and then she wanted to make a short film / like I said, dance video to it. So when you guys are about to see what I'm going to show you, you'll see what type of video it is, and I really like it. And all this is really a concept, so let's just get into it. So this is her right here. This is Xcess-Da-Dansa. I mean, personally, I would be calling her that to the whole entire video. I just call her by her name. Her name is Vernell, so she's the dancer. So right here with this type of style of, this is the short film, if you will, beginning of it. And with this folklore is basically a Bahamian folklore. I'll just basically say a Caribbean folklore of, like, I didn't even know about this. She's the one who told me about this, where they said that when you go crabbing, you need to have your shirt inside out. And obviously with this, but you're gonna see that she didn't do that. She didn't have her shirt inside out. So the legend behind it, I really don't believe it. But hey, it's really up to you guys, and this whole entire video is really open up for interpretation on how you guys want to perceive it. But so the legend behind it is that when you go crabbing, you need to have your shirt inside out, right? But if you have it the regular way, the way that is you would wear it, the spirit will come and take you. And then it's been said that people goes missing for a while, like months or whatever like that. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I just like the concept, and we just made it. So let's continue. So all the sound here, is just sounds that I found, online and stuff like that, and then I just added and blended in with the audio was there, because the audio that was coming from the camera wasn't actually bad at all, to tell you the truth. Right now it's a little fuzzy right now, but I guess the quality you pick up. So yeah, so you're gonna see a scene where she was looking through right up in here. See, the crab is going down the hole. That's actually a stock footage, because we didn't really see any crabs in this area, and this is like a place where there's a bunch of trees and just big open space that we found. So yeah. And then right here, if you notice, she went crabbing barefooted. Now what you're gonna see, what she's gonna do here while she's barefooted, like, I ain't gonna lie, feet, I actually give you your flowers for this one. But that other scene that you know about, what we're gonna get to, that shit was funny. So with this scene right here, when she's walking, we actually had the like bouncer. Like I've spoken about bouncing light before, so we just used like a whiteboard and we're bouncing light back into her face. Because if this didn't happen, all this area right here would have been like really, really dark, because the sun is kind of like really high up in the sky too. So I didn't want it to create like some ugly shadows there. So let's continue. So this is a wide shot of her just walking. And if you notice there, what I had to do was, I noticed when we were shooting this one first, this scene right here first, I actually had to look back. I'm talking to her whilst I'm on the steady cam walking backwards. And I actually spoke to her, because if you look right here in the wide shot, I noticed when she looked back. So from this shot right here that we shot first, remembering that from the wide shot, I just had to look back so both of the cuts could actually blend in pretty well. There it is right there. You see that? So the shots actually blend in pretty well. So that's something to keep in mind when you're trying to edit too, and then you're trying to like really keep consistency. So yeah. And notice she's walking from right to left, so you have to keep that in mind too. So that's pretty good. Okay, so right here is when the drums start beating. So with this whole thing is, like I say, she doesn't have her shirt flipped inside out. So right now she's starting to, the spirit is going to start to mess with her, so you can start hearing the drums beating and stuff. It's just sounds that I found, and I actually had, you're gonna see the people that she actually featured on this, which is Ubuntu. I hope I'm pronouncing their names correctly. If I'm not, I'm sorry about it. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering their names, but it's Ubuntu is like a a music group, and you know, they play music, and then they actually fit really well in this. So props on UV for actually picking them for that. So right here she's startled. Right here she's actually started, so I had her like, you know, still searching. She's still searching for crabs, and then she got startled, and this is where she come across the spirit. The spirit actually looks exactly like her. Now this whole thing is actually taken from, you know, your interpretation of what you think might be going on here, but for me, I believe that this is like her spirit right here. This is like her coming back and becoming one with her spirit. But other people might say, you know, well, you know, this is just an evil spirit, but you'll see why. So this is the spirit. So I just told her to take off, and she just took off. And then these right here, if you look what I did, because if you notice that this world right here is blue, so this is the spirit world. I'll call it the spirit world because that's why I made it look like that. And you know, you can see like a true form somewhat behind that. And then, you know, you have the black smoke. The black smoke is just, you know, assets and stuff that I found on YouTube, and I just blend those in and make it work. And then the birds, when the birds come out, even the bird sound, all those stuff is, you know, I found them online and I used them. So I made it seem like, you know, the birds are like attacking them, but she can't really see them, but you can just hear them. You're gonna see in a bit when she starts running. So the birds take off and she's running. Like, look at her run. I told her I was gonna clown on her because of that. But I give her props, because, you know, like, she's barefoot and then she just running on the stony ground and that. So that is where I give you your roses for that, though, V. I give you roses for that. But other than that, you have one of those. Oh my God. I know you're a girl, but that's like a really, really girly run. Like, look at that. So right here you can hear the sounds, and you know, she's running, and you know, she's really frantic. And then you can, so from this scene right here, if you notice, she's running, right? She's running, and from here, so right now she's coming from left to right. She's going from left to right. So now if you notice, when she keeps going, it's like she hasn't even made it out yet. So when we look, we have a shot of her here, and then see, if you notice, she kept going. But when you're gonna see it again, you're gonna be like, hold up, wait for it. She's frantic, she's still running. See, you see the same shot again. Now the reason why I did that is because I wanted to make it look like she was trapped in limbo, that the spirit actually trapped her in like limbo, so she can't escape. Even though if she tries to run from, you know, from right to left, it's not happening. Actually, from left to right, sorry, it's not happening, because she actually trapped her in the same area right here, so she can't really escape. So she's trapped in limbo. So let's continue here. We're gonna see what else happens. So she's running. You know, she's really frantic. She did an amazing job. Like, I mean, like, she's running. So see, she's actually touching her clothes. She's like, oh shit! Like, she just realized that, you know, yeah, like something is wrong here, you know. And then so like the drums start getting louder and louder. So actually what I did was I had Ubuntu, the drummers, husband and wife, by the way. You're gonna see them in a moment. You guys, if you want to, you guys could come on. The scene on my channel is actually on Vernell's channel. I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can watch the full thing, you know, because I'm talking over it. So I want you guys to really experience it to full effect. So you guys, I'll leave the link at the bottom. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, you know what I mean, hit that notification bell if you guys really want to see more videos like this, because we really have a lot of plans for this channel in the future. So thanks. So yeah, so let's continue. So I'm doing the camera angle, you know, from different sides, going around her. She like hitting her ears like she doesn't really want to hear it. And then, you know, you had a loud crash, you know, like a loud lightning crash that I found. And she looked up, and then right here, boom, and you see the other two spirits that's actually with her. So if you look when I play this, so this is the spirit world still, and if you notice, like, you know, it's like out of focus, it's blue. You could tell it's not, you know, there. You could tell like that's not, you know, our plane basically. And when we move in here, this is the female spirit. Now if you notice, in her eyes is black and blue, right? So to me, from my interpretation of this, is like I was trying to say that, well, you know, the spirit, the lead spirit actually took these spirits over. I believe that these might be good spirits, and it took them over. And you know, this is why you can still see a little light in the eye there, but around the other set of it is really black. Around the ball is really black, but the pupil is kind of like, you know, somewhat a little speck of blue. And that actually happens for the male spirit. Same thing here for him. See that? It's like they're in a trance by the other spirit. You know, like the other spirit has more power over them, so they're there. And this is the lead. So if you look here, you notice the eyes is different. So the eyes is more redder, and then it actually like bleeds in. If you notice it really good here, you see that? It just bleeds in. Go back. See that? It like just bleeds in now. It's just showing it's, you know, coming into fruition. And then with Vernell here, you know, she did this on her own, because from it, when I go, let me go back. Like from here, all I did was just tell her to, you know, to stand up, because, you know, you're looking at it from over my shoulder, and then she did that. And then when we come back here, let's let it play out. Boom, does that, and then it's like, you know, she put herself into this trance. This is all her. All I did was just ask her just to get up, and I noticed she did that. So you, as the, you know, the DP or the camera guy and the director at the same time, you know, you have to really play with that. So I really like that dance. To me, it's like a dance basically. And when she did that, I caught that, and I was like, oh crap, this is really good. Let me just play off of what she's doing here. So that was really good. So I give you your flowers on this one too. So I give you your 2 flowers on this one. You're gonna get your third. It's coming up. So she did that, and then boom, straight now. So she's been taken into the spirit world. So everything, you know, turned blue. We did that like that, and then we colored the eyes. So her and the spirit are now one. And then you're gonna see where it's gonna turn into the dance. This is where the dance hits. And then right now, if you look from top to bottom, it's gonna widen up where the spirit is gonna come into our now, and then boom. And then this is where she hits it off like a beast. So the drummers are doing their thing, and then boom. So right there, through this whole entire dance, it's 2 mixtures that I'm doing. I'm actually doing it with a steady cam. I've shown that from the very first video that I made when I started, you know, doing videos like this. And then we did it on a shoulder rig. I'll show you guys the shoulder rigs in some other videos, but that's the 2 mixtures right here. So basically the shoulder rig is when you're doing it handheld, and then this glide cam is just the, you know, it's smoother and like, you know, like it's floating and stuff like that. So for those who don't know. So and I love this song. Like, this song is really good. I don't know where she found it, but the artist, and I really love this shot right here. Like when she did that, like when she came in like that. So you, as the camera guy and the director, again, if you're operating it, you really have to like dance with her, because I wanted to see what the dance was. So I asked her if she could dance first, so I could get a feel with it and how I wanted to move the camera. And then when I noticed that she did that, I remembered it. I kept that. You know, I basically kept it a photographic memory of what she's gonna do in my head, and I knew how to move the camera, when to come in with it. So that's why you see when I was coming in right here, and she did this move, and then I come in because I already knew she's gonna do that. And then that, like, that angle, I love that. So she's, you know, she's just killing there, and then she does this move. That's nice. And then look at that, like, you see that, like when she's stomping her feet like that, like she's really going in on it with this dance. Like, and all this, we had to clean this up, you know what I mean? If you notice here, like the 2 spirits are sitting on those logs in back there. We brought them there. This right here is like a rain stick. They call it a rain stick. And then, boy, like, this is where you get your 3rd rose. I ain't gonna lie, but you get your flowers for this one. You know, see that? Like, no, hell no way, you know, I ain't doing that. And then we actually use the bounce board here, right here, like it's hitting her on the side. It's giving her, you know, a little bit more light, because if this was in here, it was actually going to be just a little darker, you know, but we actually bouncing some light there. And then they actually catching a little bit of that bounce there too. And then she's hitting like every beat with her body, like, see that? So she did this, like, I believe 3 times. That's the next thing about this play. She did that 3 times. You know, she killing it. And then we got some, you know, shots of the drum right there, some B-rolls. And then if you look good on her body, you know, she's painted down. And then what I like about this, you know, everybody came dressed the part too. And then, but if you look, let me actually get in closer here. You know, she has paint, war paint over her body and stuff like that too. So That was pretty good. Nice. Some close-up shots of them. Love this song. And then I really liked how the female spirit, I don't remember their names. I mean, it's in the credit. Hold on, let me actually try to fix this right quick. Like right here, you know, she has like a skull chain right here on, some beads, you know what I mean? Like, you know, feathers in the hair. Like, they came prepared for this, man. I'm not even gonna lie. So if you look here, like, they're not actually beating their drums to the actual beat, because I don't know if they knew the song, because I really didn't. Only Vernell was the only one who actually knew the song. So what I had to do was, in editing, I had to make it look like they're actually beating to the exact same song, the exact drums that are there. I only made it look like they actually beating it because of, you know, you gotta make it look like it's them doing it, but it really was it wasn't them. But they did a great job though. Like, they were really supportive, and you know, they came out. It's actually freezing. Yeah, like right here, if you notice, he hit the drum right here, pam pam, and you know, make it look like, you know, he was the one who's doing it. And then we just close it off here, and then, you know, she does this move, because when we were there, we didn't really know how to end it, so, you know, I had to watch what she was doing, and then I just moved in on the shot like this. I came in, and then she did this, and then we bring the black bars back, and then she goes back into a spirit world, and then boom, victory. And then it's starring her. This is her name right here, Xcess-Da-Dansa _95. You guys can follow her on Instagram. Like I say, this is on her channel. I'll leave the link in the description. And these are the drummers right here, and Ubuntu Bahamas. Like I say, I really hope I'm saying that right, but I feel like I'm butchering it. V, you could correct me. You could correct me later, but yeah, but that's it, guys. And I really hope you guys, you know, enjoyed that. And it was really fun. You know, all that stuff was our concept. You know, our job was just to come there and try to, you know, bring it to life, basically, you know, and then try to, you know, not be too quiet. You know, you have to talk to her while she's behind the camera and try to, like, direct her a little bit. But all this is our concept. Like, I mean, it's her and another dancer that we shoot with, which is our friend, which is Jamie. Both of them, like, they have really great concepts. I give them their flowers. Like, this is all of them. That's how come at the end of this, you don't even see, like, directed by the creeds or anything, you know what I mean? I just give people their props. That's all her, babe. Our job is just to come there, help out, and make it come to life. And we did that. So if you guys really like this type of video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys can see more videos like this. And have a great one, guys, and be safe, alright? Corona out there, wash your hands, be safe. Thanks for watching.